All right, good morning, guys. It is about 10 o'clock on May 28th. Headed to get some coffee at Moonshot Coffee. It looks pretty good. Pretty basic as far as the options go. I didn't see any specialty coffees, but I don't know. I'm kind of over all of these really like eccentric coffees. I think I just want something basic today, but if I do see a specialty coffee that looks appealing, I probably will get it, to be honest with you. Headed out to Moonshot Coffee right now. Okay, just got out of the store there, or the shop, the coffee shop, and of course everyone was super nice. I told them I just really wanted like a latte, and then sure enough, they're like, oh, well, we have these other specialty drinks as well, so they kind of wrote me in with, I think it was like a honey cinnamon latte, and I also did get an extra shot, so I'm gonna try that right now. Man. Yeah, this is really good. I mean, the cinnamon's really good. Got it with oat milk as well, so maybe that's adding to the creaminess, which is nice. They also indicated that their sister coffee shop was Burien Press, so I'm not surprised that this coffee is really good. Top two so far, Burien Press and Moonshot Coffee. I almost want to go in there and get a beanie. I was thinking about it, but wasn't sure if I wanted it. One since I lost my other beanie. This coffee is so good it makes me want to buy things. So anyways, yeah, great coffee, Moonshot or Burien Press. You can't go wrong. Great locations. Interiors look kind of cool and trendy. I don't know. It's very inviting, very clean. Either location, you can't go wrong. We have arrived to Leavenworth, which is a Bavarian-esque location here in Washington. Took us about 2.5 hours to get here. Not too bad. As you could kind of see, there was snow, rain, and now it's bright, sunny, and actually pretty warm. So can't wait to try the food and see what's going on. But first and foremost, gonna go ahead and get something to eat and go to the bathroom. Alright, we just stopped by Starbucks real quick, took a look inside, and it looks like there's a mesh of regular Starbucks with the local area, and from what I've heard is that they're only allowed to have a Starbucks here as long as it kind of kept with the theme of the Bavarian essence that the town has, which is kind of interesting, and I think it's a good idea because you don't want to have mismatched corporate stores here. I mean, if you have a theme, it's good to stay with it. I'll have to get something to eat. Just got done eating, and I would say my favorite part of the dinner was probably the streusel, and the mustard was actually pretty good too, the rotisserie chicken. The white meat was a little dry, but of course the dark meat was very tasty. The goulash, the beef was, I would say, a little tough, not as tender than what I'm used to. The chocolate cake was a little, I want to say, gritty, but ultimately was worth the purchase. And coming from that kind of like dark and like low mood setting to back to the sun, it's a little the contrast is a little much, but I'm readjusting. The beer was phenomenal, one of the better parts of that, and I would go back for that beer anytime. So yeah, if you're in the area here at Leavenworth, check out Andreas Keller, super awesome.
Soll das Bier im Keller liegen und ich hier die Ohnmacht kriegen? Bier her, oder ich fall um. Bier her, oder ich fall um. Ja, okay. Bier her, oder ich fall um. Bier her, oder ich fall um. Ja, okay. Bier her, oder ich fall um. Soll das Bier im Keller liegen und ich hier die Ohnmacht kriegen? Bier her, oder ich fall um.
Okay, after a long day, probably about 5 hours being here, walking around and also on the trail, had a great time here. Great little place to come and visit. Really has that Bavarian essence. The food was great, dessert was great, and the drive-in was great too. You got you got a very diverse category of elements: snow, rain, and just extreme heat right now. It says it's like 62 degrees, but it feels like it's 85 here, and I think that's due to the elevation. But yeah, great little place to come and check out. If you're in the area, definitely stop by. Okay, I'm tired, I'm out. We got another 2.5 hour drive to go.
Bier her,